Today, we've got a special guest who's going to share her transformational journey with you. Hi there, it's Julia Thomas, certified holistic nutritionist at Awesome Healthy. And today we've got a special guest here, Jordyn, coming all the way from Seattle. Jordyn, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. And I know you've experienced quite a transformation in a matter of weeks after struggling with your health for a while. So can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and also what was your state of health before we started working together?
I considered myself a healthy vegan. In the past, I was SAD diet, that moved to junk food vegan, and then that moved to healthy vegan. So high carb, low fat, sort of starchy, lots of rice, potatoes, stuff like that. And I just still found that I was experiencing a lot of bloating and other health symptoms. And I just couldn't figure out why that was. I had a very one-minded view of health, and that was if I eat the right things, high carb, low fat vegan, I'll be fine. But I wasn't fine. I would look 6 months pregnant by the end of the day, have acne, bouts of low energy, and so I wasn't thriving, that's for sure.
That is interesting. And I can imagine that it is frustrating having found seemingly the healthiest diet there is on the planet and still struggling with your health. And I certainly remember when I was struggling with Candida and changing one diet to another, thinking, well, what next? What else can I do to move things forward? So I understand that also living with digestive discomfort is really unpleasant. Every single day, it's just unpleasant, tiring feeling that you're experiencing. So how long did you have your issues before you started experiencing, before you came to work with us, your gut issues?
Probably longer than I recognized. After I had my daughter 7 years ago, people would come up to me a year later and ask me when I was due. So I think that I've been bloating for much longer than I realized. I've just been slowly waking up and listening to my body over these past years. The healthier my diet gets, as healthy as it got, I was still experiencing that, but the healthier it gets, I'm listening to my body more and what it needs. So a while.
How soon did you start noticing changes? We've modified, it's still plant foods, it's still high carbohydrate, but we've made a lot of tweaks and changes. And also diet is not the only aspect, so some supplementation and lifestyle factors as well. So right. How soon did you start noticing changes?
I started noticing changes immediately. And I actually went all raw during the coaching. I'm still raw. So before, where I was eating sort of raw till 4 and having a lot of potatoes at night or rice or quinoa, I went completely raw and noticed changes immediately. My stomach was flatter than it had ever been. Like, my daughter's 7 and my stomach, I haven't seen my stomach that flat since before I had her. So it was pretty incredible. I was feeling really good about it. And so, yeah, that was amazing. I was, satiated. I felt really good.
Feeling good in your body. This is just such a big aspect of being a good parent as well. Feeling good in yourself, because all of a sudden you are more present for your kids. You are happier. They are seeing a very different mummy. So that's awesome. Awesome. So did you notice that with your gut issues, things started to get better, and then eventually you said that you've had acne issues? So I'm not seeing any acne at all. I'm seeing a really clear, glowing skin.
Yeah, so acne's clearing up. I still have a little bit. I think this camera is really doing me a favor here. I still have a little bit, but it's definitely better. I would say this is like what I have on my face right now is about 1/4 of what it was before. And the bloating, like I said, is like all gone.
That's awesome. And it's great that you've got a benchmark now. You know how you can feel without bloating and with your digestive system being healthy and thriving. So does it feel different on a day-to-day basis? Do you have more energy, and what is it that you are feeling differently?
Oh yeah, I definitely have more energy. From the mentalities perspective that you mentioned, it's like when I'm not bloated, I'm not focusing on that. My mental energy isn't like, oh gosh, I'm bloated today, I need to sit down. When I'm not bloated, I can run after my kids and, you know, have fun and not think about it, and you know, eat intuitively. And from the diet perspective, I don't know if this is mentality or diet or a mixture of both, but if I have something cooked, the energy is not the same, versus going on water-rich fruits and vegetables all day. You know, just last night, I had a completely raw day, and I ended the night putting them to bed. I folded clothes, I washed dishes. The night before, the potato night, nothing. I just went straight to bed. I was tired.
Wow, it's incredible. That's you. You are really thriving on the raw foods lifestyle. You're having more energy and your body's loving it. So yeah, and it's just so great to see that openness in you. That's, yeah, you could have said, well, yeah, but I'm already eating a healthy diet, I'm just gonna stay here. But you realized that you don't actually find it comfortable living with digestive issues, and you don't like acne issues you're having and the energy issues you're having, and you wanted to keep on moving forward. So absolutely. So what would you tell to people who are on the fence and like, oh, I'm also a busy parent and I've got a busy life, I don't know if I'll have enough time for this?
In terms of coaching, I would say that Paul was really, really attentive and helpful. I was definitely on the fence of making the commitment, but I had lived long enough without professional help trying to do this and that by myself that I was like, you know what, it's time. It's time to get some help. It's time to get some support. And I like was truly amazed on how fast it changed.
And here you are, a shining example of how you can live in tune with your body. That is incredible. Thank you so much, Jordyn, for coming here and for sharing your beautiful, beautiful journey. I'm so excited for you. I know that it's a life-changing outcome to be feeling good in your body and to be feeling a settled digestion. And like you said, it just takes so much of your energy to constantly be thinking about it and feeling it and feeling drained with energy because of it. And all of a sudden it's gone and bang, you've got a new life, right?
Working on it, yeah.
That's so exciting. So thank you so much again for coming. And if you are struggling with long-term gut issues, with energy levels, and you want help with moving forward, reach out and let's jump on the free 15-minute health accelerator call. So the link for that is rossumhealthy.com/apply. Jordyn, again, all the best with your ongoing restoration and your path of raw living. Look forward to being in touch with you.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.